Hello everybody. In today's video I'm going to be doing a garden tour. Now I got myself pretty injured earlier today, so sorry if the quality of the camera does start to decrease. We're going to start in the middle of the rows here. We're going to start in the trellis zone and work our way through. So these are the zucchinis and the eggplants. So let's talk about this stuff. So currently this is what our eggplants are doing. They're flowering. We're having a couple coming in here and there. This one probably going to take a little bit longer since that one looks like it's a little younger than the other ones. So, let's talk about this. So, this one is the only one that's currently flowering on this one. As for the other ones, well, they do have some form of flowers on them, but not quite yet. It looks like we got our week's worth of zucchini from our plants over here. But don't worry, because they are still flowering. We are about to get into peak season, which is about this time of year, so yeah, hoping for the best. I don't see any zucchini as of right now, but I do see plenty of flowers. And you know what, once you get your first zucchini, so like this one right here, you know what, once they like start to come through, they take like 2 to 3 days. That's how quick they grow. Our broccoli row. All right, let's talk about this. So this is what we currently have for broccoli. So we have obviously the normal broccoli stuff. And then it looks like some of the bugs got to this, but they are also flowering right now. And yeah, the broccoli cage, we haven't yet put it back up just because the fact that it's just too much to have for maintenance. And then this right here, it looks like there's a weed growing right down the middle of this, but I'm not going to rip it out just because of how much of a danger it would be to this zucchini plant. Now let's talk about the gourds. So they are starting to show some signs of flowers. However, when you look at them, they're just a giant mess trying to strangle the zucchinis. So that's just going to be something that, I don't know, I think we're going to have to deal with this. So, yeah. In absence of a trellis, they'll do this, which is destroying the zucchini. Not the zucchini, the what's it called? So, here is our one other zone of other stuff. And yeah, we're actually going to be getting a new trellis, hopefully soon. Hopefully in a couple of days. And then we have another row of gourds right here. If you don't know what gourds are, they're really decorative pumpkins. And yeah, our green beans, they are starting to flower. So now let's talk about the other stuff in here. So it looks like our cucumbers are back for round 2, despite some of them dying off, like over here. This one is actually starting to come in, starting to get its color. These, on the other hand, they're starting to die. I'm thinking it's entirely based on like when they come around. But I don't know if like they need to be having anything yet or not. Our cherry tomatoes, damn, they're doing pretty good. Because I just got one right this second. Oh my god, why the hell is this thing so blurry? Anyways, hang on. Much better. Now I'll show you the rest of over here. So it looks like these are just starting to come on. But these cucumbers, they're definitely like getting themselves together, hopefully. There's more hopefully coming up soon because these are the newer ones. These are the much more younger ones over here. And as for these tomatoes, I think most of them are ready for harvest. A lot of them actually are, but I just don't have the patience to harvest them right now just because of like all the stuff that's going on and the other stuff. So, why did I just say stuff so much? It's almost like my video about the irrigation system. So you take this thing, you plug into this thing, you take this thing, here's what it is, you plug it into this thing. Yeah, that's basically how it went. So, these are the other stuff. These are the other things right here. So you have some basil over here on the end, and they go all down this whole row. And basil definitely going to help keep some bugs away, and they are really helpful. So we have 4th of July's on 2 rows. I keep messing them, calling these beefsteaks. Beefsteaks are the ones with the really funky shapes. These I think might be, I don't know if these are 4th of July's or Romas, but the Romas are a little bit bigger than the cherry tomatoes. So if you want like, I don't know, frickin' marinara sauce, then you need Romas. But I don't know what ones you need for ketchup. You can tell me that below. Here are the peppers. One of the peppers did not make it, and is this one, and I think I already showed you. So this is our row of red peppers. I think this might be the yellow. These are the red right here. Because you might be able to see, I don't know if this one's alive. Yeah, it looks like it is. It does look like we do have some red peppers starting to come in over here. And more over here. Looks like these are mixed between yellow and red peppers. Some of them are yellow, some of them are red. This one's yellow, that one's red. And these are the orange peppers. I don't remember if we did any orange peppers last year. If we did, they weren't in a major abundance, and this basil decided it would be a funny idea to split right down the middle. Now let's talk about the sunflowers. So, a couple of them came up. The first couple I planted spot on. The rest, I think I might have done them too deep or too shallow. But then we got that up earlier today, so that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, it looks like these are about to start flowering, just looking at that stuff in there. Looks like they might be ready for flowering. Let's go. So, in this row of the garden, this was actually our original garden. I can actually make a video on that soon. But that will be in my entire farm's history, which will be dropping on the 26th of August. So in exactly 1 month. So here's the strawberry patch, goes all the way down. We did some work here, but weeding is a very hard thing to do because, you know what, you have to weed all the stuff, take all that stuff out. And yeah, it's just a pain in the neck. And then you have some more rows of strawberries that you might be able to make out. And then we have this row of more obvious blueberries. But unfortunately, the birds, also known as the morons, keep getting to our blueberries. Because every time we start to get blueberries like this, we never get them. Because almost instantaneously, some moronic bird just flies down and just takes it up like a moron, you know. That's just how my life goes now. Alright, let's show you the pumpkin patch and the cornfield. Let's do that now. I haven't been up here for a while, but damn, those milkweed did come in, but the pumpkins are kind of distinguishable. But look, we got some pumpkins. These are not zucchini. This is not zucchini. This is pumpkins right here. And this plant does not look that friendly. Doesn't look as welcoming as the other plants here. But this is actually pretty exciting because I've not been up here since like early July. During that early July garden tour video. You know, it's that time of year again where things start to come up and show some promising signs. For the most part, the tomato, what the hell? The things that came up, they just came up in random sprawling locations. And let's talk about the corn now. As you hopefully can be able to see right here. You know, let me get this thing to focus. You can possibly see the corn is starting to, I guess you could say this is flowering, but it really isn't because when you look at it, these are not flowers. But these are showing signs that they are about to start to bloom. But yeah, we do need to get some water up here because the irrigation system parts that we're waiting are all the way down south and they still haven't been able to ship up to us yet. So I'm hoping they'll be up here for next year or anytime this millennia. And this looks like the type of plant that caused our problems with the hay harvest last week. Horse nettle. Absolutely terrible. They suck ass, so yeah.